All right, today we're going to talk the difference between PTOs that go on automatic transmissions, PTOs that go on manual transmissions. This came about, the dump truck behind us actually just came from the dealership. After spending $5,000, the dealership told them to go to a hydraulic specialist because they could not get the bed to dump. Simple explanation, PTO is bad. They couldn't figure that out because of the difference in the automatic versus the manuals. We're going to tear it down today, talk about the difference between the two, how they each work, and what to look for when you're working on them. Pause. Start with the manual PTO. Ready? All right, this is a PTO. PTO stands for power takeoff unit. This goes on a manual transmission. You either have a hydraulic pump or whatever auxiliary you're trying to run for a dump truck or PTO driven to unload a water pump, oil, whatever you need. But this basic, simple, this one is air operated. They do have older ones that are cable operated, but this gear here is constantly riding on your transmission. When you bolt this in, this is making constant contact with your transmission and is always spinning. When you engage this PTO, air is actuated and this gear slides over and now it's locked. Everything is going to spin together if I can hold it. So we'll take this plate off. We'll make it a little more visible. So your actuator fork that engages with the air, but now you can see better. This one is constantly spinning. You put your clutch in, throw your actuator, that locks, and now everything spins. So now our pump that's on the back can spin, create pressure to raise your bed or turn on your pump, whatever you need. When you disengage the pressure, it comes back off. Now only your transmission spins. You probably, if you've been around trucks, you've probably heard the grind noise when you actuate. If your clutch brake isn't adjusted right, that'll grind going in there. That's what you're actually hearing, is that cog sliding over and making the match. Very simple system, easy to diagnose. If this isn't moving, you're not getting any pressure out of the back. Love these. They're pretty bulletproof, just don't grind them. Now let's go to the automatic PTO. All right, I already have this one half apart just for video purposes. But as you can see, it's pretty similar. You still have one gear that rides on the transmission. And then you have your output that goes to your pump or whatever auxiliary you're running. The big difference on this PTO is it takes oil pressure to engage, not air. So it uses a transmission pressure and it actually engages a set of clutch packs. Now, like I said before, this PTO is bad. You can see these clutches are just smoked. A lot of the teeth are missing. This one's actually even broke. So, but how this one works is your transmission's spinning and you have those clutches and you flip your switch. Now the fluid pressure engages this and locks into this lower gear right here, like that. So now we're locked in and spinning, or when you take away the pressure, the spring keeps it off, and that can spin freely without engaging your auxiliary pump. A little harder to diagnose when they are or are not working, but biggest thing, just use an inline pressure gauge. Hook it up to your pump, verify your pump's doing what it's supposed to. If you still don't have any fluid out of your pump or pressure out of your pump, come back to your PTO, pull it apart, check all your clutches for wear. That's it.